This is Money Live from the shows. I'm Alan Taylor at the Franchise Expo South here in Miami. And now we have Vince Caffarello. He is from Duraclean. Vince, Duraclean, what is it?
Duraclean is a restoration cleaning company. We can clean any surface in a home, office, institution, hospital. Been around for 82 years.
82 years. Well, things have changed in that period of time, haven't they? The job's gotten a lot easier.
Well, actually, it's become more scientific.
Yeah.
Everything has changed, except probably the marketing end. With insurance companies, it's still a relationship type business, and so a communication person is very, very important.
Where did it start? Give me the genesis of this company.
Well, actually, the company started in 1930 in Racine, Wisconsin, and for 50 years they cleaned on their hands and knees. I'm happy to say I wasn't with the company at that time.
Wow. That's old school. I mean,
absolutely. Hand craftsmanship is the way they sold it. They sold it as a part-time investment at the time, add to your vacation time. Now it's a full-time business, and it's a big business. You know, our franchisees clean everything from a residential home to the damage that Hurricane Sandy did up in New York and New Jersey. So it's an entirely different business. So
home, office, natural disaster cleanup, fire, anything?
Everything and anything, from hard surface floor cleaning to wood floors, to Persian rugs, to water damage, dry out.
So it doesn't have to be a big problem. It can be just a spot on the carpet they're going to call Duraclean?
That's exactly right, and that's the way we approach it. We look at it that when we get a call, there's a problem and we have to solve it.
Now, I heard you've been with the company a few years.
I started in 1986.
Okay.
But I've been in the industry for longer than that. So.
Okay. You know the cleaning business.
Yes, and I think, you know, the biggest thing in the cleaning business is that education has changed. In the beginning, water damage was just rip out the carpet and replace it. Now there's actually formulas on how you place the equipment, how you dry it out, and how quickly you can dry it out. The products that are there, the cleaning cycles are not as often as possible. That's why at Duraclean we teach our franchises several different revenue centers, so that if one is hitting a slow period, you've got something else to fall back on.
Let's talk about the investment. As a franchisee, potential franchisee, I'm thinking to myself, can I work from home? Do I have to have bricks and mortar? Do I have to have multiple trucks, or can I start with one? Give me some answers to those questions.
Well, I think what we always have to remember is we're in the service business, and so we don't do the work at our place. It's done at the client's place. So you really can begin in your home. 97% of our franchises begin in the home and then stay there until their neighbors kick them out because of additional trucks. And I think that probably comes after a year, 18 months to 24 months, when they're adding vehicles and expanding their business.
So what's the franchise fee and then the investment I'm going to make into this company?
Franchise fee is $22,995. What that does is it gives the franchisee the license, the wrap for the truck that they purchase, the software to run their business, the training both at corporate and in their area, the initial training, and miscellaneous marketing pieces in that. From that, they pick the services that they want to go in with.
Like a smorgasbord, really.
Well, you know, that's funny because we call it a cafeteria planning.
There you go, yeah.
What we kind of try to steer them into is mold remediation, water restoration, carpet and upholstery cleaning. Carpet and upholstery cleaning is the cash cow that funds the other services as you're building them, and gives you something that you can begin with by Chamber of Commerce and that kind of representation.
So on top of the $22,995, what else am I going to spend besides the cost of the vehicle, chemicals, a little bit of machinery?
The equipment for the services that you choose.
So, and I can build on those?
Absolutely.
Building blocks of a business.
That's
Great.
right.
Good.
Start with 1, start with 3, start with 5, your choice. It's something that gives the prospect alternatives in their thinking.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people too, when they think of a franchise, They automatically think it's going to be a big, giant undertaking. And it doesn't have to be. You're saying you can start out small, start out slow, and build it out to whatever you want. You can have 100 trucks if you want, because it boils down to how much ambition, how much drive you have to build your own company.
I think that's correct, and I think one of the things that we strive is to not make the franchisee fit our program, but make our program fit the franchisee in what their goals are in life.
Nice, very good. Vince, thank you.
Thank you.
Duraclean, check it out. It's one of those great opportunities if you want to be a service provider or even do the work yourself. It seems like it's a great place to start for a small investment.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's Money Live from the shows. I'm Alan Taylor from the Franchise Expo South. We'll be right back.